This is not your normal discussion where we talk all about the hard topics uncensored and unfiltered. This is not your normal discussion where we talk all about the hard topics uncensored and unfiltered. This is not your normal discussion.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Not Your Normal Discussion. I am Nina.
It's your boy Tryst, hoping that erection isn't popping off wherever you exist.
And we have our co-host, Samuraii, with two eyes back.
Yeah.
You already know. Man, I'm back. Glad to be back. Let's get it.
So, what did you guys do during our break?
Well, I mean, not too much. I am actually starting to not really go hard with the workouts, but actually get up and actually do something so that my 2023 has a little bit more activity and weight loss in it. And trying to also use the time for more writing too. So, just trying to actually put some gumption to these activities and priorities and all that. How about you, Glenn? Welcome back, by the way.
Oh man, good to be back, man. Good to see y'all faces again. I've been grinding. I've been working. I mean, for sure people have been seeing me pop up constantly on the social media, probably getting on y'all nerves. But man, just doing my photograph thing, man. It's 2023. We gotta keep pushing, man. Greatness is coming for everybody. Anybody in my circle, if I'm blessed, y'all blessed. Let's get it.
So for me, I spent time with my kids for Christmas and New Year's. I am feeling very happy right now and just excited for what's to come for me. I got lots of things to say, but I'm not going to say them right now. So I'll tell y'all more about it later. So keep watching. Our topics for today is the 6-year-old boy who shot a teacher at Rich Neck Elementary School. Kaya Cenat. Crescent. Was he protecting his friend from the essay allegations over what happened at his New Year's Eve party? Also, what makes us attractive to other opinions and science, and is there science behind it? So that is for our topics for today, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go to our first commercial break.
Let's travel to a world of holistic health and witchy wellness. Wild is a homeopathic-based business that strives to provide high-quality, handmade essential oil and holistic products. Our goal is to supply you with your everyday essentials, whether you are on the go or relaxing at home. We dedicate ourselves to finding the right blends and products for you and your family. Shop at Wild. A to Z Creations is a Black woman-owned business that creates customized items such as rolling trays, clothing, tumblers, glasses, bags, jewelry, and more.
Welcome back. Our first topic is going to be about the 6-year-old boy that shot his teacher at a Newport News elementary school called Rich Neck Elementary. So they said that the boy went and legally got his mom's gun, or his mom legally purchased a gun, and the boy put it in his book bag and took it to school to shoot the teacher. When he shot the teacher, it was actually from the back, and it went through the chest into the hand, or maybe the hand through the chest. But what ended up happening is the teacher, even though she got shot, she still tried to remove all her students out of that classroom. And then the janitor came in and actually not try to knock the kid out, or not like punch him, knock out, but like hold him down till the police got there. So a lot of people are saying that the teacher is a hero for getting her students out. And it was so all this happened last Friday. And it's just, why? It's annoying that students are able to get these guns easily, especially from parents, instead of having it locked away. But she is doing better. Last Friday, when she did go to the hospital, they had her as critical. Right now, they said that it wasn't nothing too serious. So, and for this whole week, the school is shut down because of that. So, yeah. What you guys think about what happened?
Like the first Samurai, or
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of that's sad. It's just sad. I mean, I guess I want to point back to our mental health issues, but I feel like he's too young to even be thinking on that lines. Like, was there any type of motive, or do they know anything of why? What set them off? Anything?
Not at the
Wow.
moment, but they said that like she moved about 14 to 16 students out of that classroom all the way down the hallway before she collapsed.
Oh wow.
So like a lot of people are like, oh, she should get the highest award. But the thing is not that. My biggest issue is the fact that these little kids, because usually when you're about sixth grade, you're about either kindergarten you're either kindergarten or first grade. You just witness your teacher being shot. That's gonna mess with you for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
Because you're so young compared
Yeah.
to, if you're a little older, where you could get up and you could run out. You're not even trying to expect this. But yeah, for right now, I don't know exactly. Yeah, it said that it went through her hand, struck her chest, and I just he drew a 9mm handgun and pointed at the teacher. Oh, well, kids can be sociopath very young. They have no emotion. They don't feel sorry or anything. So that could be possibly, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But definitely.
her last thing before being sent to the hospital, she was asking the cops, like, do you know how my students are? Like she wasn't saying like, hey, am I gonna live? What's going on? She's just saying, hey, are my students okay? So what you think, Tryst?
I mean, one, much props to his teacher, she's 25, Abby's Werner. And much props to, even while being shot, making sure to protect her kids. We don't have a mass casualty situation. We don't have multiple kids shot. And we also have a situation where, like in certain states, they want the teacher to be armed, where they had to like kill the kid to basically de-escalate or end the situation. So like, it's a sad situation, but it fortunately ended the best way it could have. But this is the thing we gotta look at, like how we doing conflict resolution and dealing with anger. Cause it's one thing for little kids, like these are first graders, he's a first grader. And it's one thing for kids to like, push each other, be mad, but for a kid to like, who knows whatever happened in class, for him to go get a gun home and be like, like this is how I'm gonna deal with whatever you said to me in class or whatever homework you assigned. Like that's the issue we gotta look at, like how are we teaching kids deal with their anger, and then also the overflow of guns that he was just like, I know what I'm gonna do.
Because they did ask the mom, hey, was it like concealed? Was it like locked up? And she didn't have nothing to say. But my biggest thing is that this kid was walking around school all day to almost the police department received the call at 1:59 p.m. So he had all day to shoot. So I don't think it's something where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna shoot just to shoot. I think he actually
He knew what he was doing.
he was knew
Yeah.
what he was doing, because there's
And that-
nothing.
And that's the thing too.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. We often take away from how smart kids can really be, even at a young age. And that's why it's important. I wonder what movies were these parents allowing this kid to see? He had to be seeing something, hearing something that allowed him to even play in his mind, yeah, I can go get this gun and I'm going to handle it this way. Like something, he had to be seeing something. It's like you got to be really strict these days on, especially when you have them here. You can't really control as a parent when your child is not at home. But when your children at home, like what are you allowing them to see plays a lot in their reality, what they do. And I mean, I just say my hat off to the teacher, man. That's definitely a hero.
I mean, there's that. And there's also just, again, like I'm not even, me, I'm not for all the guns that's out there, but people be training their little white kids all the time to shoot. So I'm not necessarily against training your kids to shoot, but you gotta teach them some level of respect for life, for responsibility, and how to use, if you're gonna teach them how to shoot, how to use weapons, how to deal with anger, how to deal with conflict resolution. Like we grew up in an era of like, oh, someone's threatening to beat you up or something like that, go back to school and beat their ass. And like, that might be the generation of school shooters we got today. We need to be like, listen, we gotta be measuring everything we do, and like a life is a life. And if you take that, you can't give that back. Like you can't play around.
Right.
They also said that school shootings around with a suspect so young, there already been 3 other cases since 1970.
And also,
Somebody has 6-year-old shooting.
yeah.
In 2000, 2011, and of course 2021. Those were the only 3 times which the suspect was as young as 6 years old.
And they said in that area, this is the second shooting in like 17 months, like in a school. I don't know how old the other shooter was, but like, I mean, listen, whether you pro guns or anti-guns, you gotta like have some like respect in how you teach about that shit, so that we don't see more Uvaldes. Like this situation, as unfortunate as it is, it played out as best as possible under the given circumstances.
So what I'm gonna do is whenever we get more information, I will update y'all, and we could talk about it next week. Hopefully by then they'll find out, exactly why he did it and more information on what's going on. So let's go to a commercial break.
Let's travel to a world of holistic health and witchy wellness. BelieveNewYork is a homeopathic-based business that strives to provide high-quality, handmade essential oil and holistic products. Our goal is to supply you with your everyday essentials, whether you are on the go or relaxing at home. We dedicate ourselves to finding the right blends and products for you and your family. Shop at BelieveNewYork.
So our next topic, Twitch streamer Cenat and whether or not he's covering up for his friend for certain rape allegations that happened during his New Year's Eve party in New York. So Cenat came out and did a statement basically because a girl who was calling him his friend, calling him her friend, was saying that she came to his party for New Year's Eve. She was visiting New York. And while she was there, she told him that she was gonna go home because she was feeling drunk and feeling sleepy. He told her to go upstairs because she'd be safe there rather than her just being outside and anything could happen. But unfortunately, she's alleging that while she was there, one of his friends came and like she wakes up to him being on top of her and claiming the reason he was doing it was because she was in his bed. And so she like puts out a lengthy Twitter thread, like showing all of the DMs and conversations, which kind of show that like she was asking him, like when she found pictures of who the guy was, if he knows him. And at first he was saying, nah, you know, like he's like, that's him. But he's like, I'm trying to find out his name. But it comes to find out, especially when he's giving his statement, like he does a live statement on Twitch, come to find out that he says this is somebody who's been a friend from high school, somebody that he's gone on a couple of trips with, and he's just trying to get both sides of the story. But there's certain things that are contradictory between what the DMs show and his statement. And I get him trying to protect himself, especially you're young. He's the #1 growing like sub streamer right now. But like it very much looks like he kind of really cared about protecting himself more so. Only really gave up the name once like she was flooding him with pictures and like then finally put it to the internet. And he was trying to basically put all of his like hesitancy and like his delays in saying his legal team told him not to say anything. But I was wondering what you guys think about the situation, how much you guys know, and what you feel he should have done or what you would have done in that situation.
Well, I don't know much about it, the situation. But for me, if I want to find something out, especially because there's always 3 sides to each story. There's his, the other person, and the truth. And it's kind of harder to find the truth without knowing the other 2 stories. So I can see where he's coming from about trying to figure out like what really happened and then going, oh, by the way, this is my friend. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's better to be truthful. But also, one of the only ways to get true stories or truth out or have somebody talk to you, especially if they think you don't know the other person, that's the easiest way to just pretend that you don't know the person. And so people show their true colors then.
It throws up a lot of red flags for me, to be honest with you. I think he knows a lot more than he's saying, and he might even have something to do with it. Honestly, because it's just weird. Because if it was me, and I truly am in the innocent, and I'm like, hey, babe, you know, you can go upstairs. One, I'm gonna direct you to my room. Honestly, I'm not gonna put you in the random guy's room first of all, and then when you do go up there, I'm gonna do my due diligence to make sure you're safe. And if it's a friend of mine and it's honestly a friend, I'm gonna check my friend. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, like, what you need to tell me right now what went down. Because there's some serious stuff. I, as a person, don't play with this. This is serious. So you need to be upfront with me. So then whether I got to protect you, whether I got to be with you when we go through this, like, nah, because I'm going to feel, even if this guy is innocent, I'm going to feel just as obligated because I'm the one that told her to go up there. And if I didn't do my due diligence and make sure that she went to a room that she's going to be safe, then I'm just as fault. You know, he is just as in fault as the guy that raped her. And it's just sad that we still got to deal with this.
And you know what? A lot of movies and TV shows show this kind of thing over and over and over a lot of times, where the guy does rape the girl after, you know, the host says, yeah, just go upstairs, go sleep down, go lay down, you're gonna be safe. And a lot of times in those kind of movies or TV shows, the girl is never safe. And it just drives me crazy that the fact that we see it so often, we still don't do much to stop it because it happens a lot.
Right.
But I would have went up there, would have make sure she got safe, told her to lock the door behind her and let her do her thing. But
Yeah.
you gotta take responsibility either way. Even if you're not the one who did it, you need to take responsibility.
And like, honestly, I would have gotten her an Uber because I get it at a party, everyone's drinking, there might be, smoking, whatever. You're not trying to look to babysit somebody at a party, but for you to tell someone to go upstairs to go to sleep, and then like, you felt they were drunk enough to like, all right, I don't want you out there, it's not safe for you. But then when your friend tells you it was consensual, but she's saying she had a rape kit did, that she was bleeding from the rectum, that like, he said it's because he was in her bed. But you said for her to go upstairs because you saw she was drunk. That should be in your mind like, all right, even if there's two sides to every story, I know at least with her side, she was drunk. So whatever consent he's trying to get, that's wild.
When did this happen?
This happened like at New Year's. So like
he should have got her Uber because right now Lyft and Ubers on New Year's, they usually try to give they usually do like free rides.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry. I would have took her home.
Yeah. And then I have to say this because it's on my heart. And it's not victim shaming as many people might try to say, but this is to my woman. Please, know your limits. It is no right for a man to touch you when you say no. But stop putting yourself in these predicaments. Know your limits. If you're gonna go out and party, be gone, have fun. But if you're not gonna go with a other sister that you can trust, that's gonna keep you safe, know your limits. Know what you're drinking, how much you're drinking. Know where that cup is at all times.
Watch them drink. Also,
be safe.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Just push your drink away. You do not owe anybody anything when you're drinking. If they're buying you drinks, just be like, nah, I'm good.
No.
Get your ass up and go get you some water. Just, you don't owe anybody drinking the drinks that they give you.
And put your ego aside. Put your ego aside. It's okay to say no to a drink. It's okay to say no. My feelings are not gonna be hurt if you say no to my drink. Like, it's fine.
No, I was gonna say, like, I feel like she did everything right after the fact, like going to police, getting the rape kit.
Oh yeah.
Like hitting him up.
Because a lot of time girls don't do that because they feel ashamed and they don't want to be in that, oh, she was a hoe, or oh, she dressed up and that's why it happened to her. Or
I would say that's the one dangerous thing where, like, it's not, again, not to blame her, but like for her to be basically by herself, like, to come to this party and go to sleep. Again, not to blame her, but you're trusting this person who's out here to party, and like now, like, your safety is in the hands of somebody completely else. So like, you should be able to trust people, but like, especially if it's the only person you want to party, and it's his party to throw.
But it's not public. It's not a public party.
He's not gonna babysit you. He said he sent somebody to check on you, but like, listen, I don't want to. Hindsight is 2020. I hope they work this out, but I also hope Kai takes more accountability and doesn't just try and push us off on people trying to mess with his name. But let's go to commercial break and move on to our last topic.
Let's travel to a world of holistic health and witchy wellness. BelieveNewYork is a homeopathic-based business that strives to provide high-quality, handmade essential oil and holistic products. Our goal is to supply you with your everyday essentials, whether you are on the go or relaxing at home. We dedicate ourselves to finding the right blends and products for you and your family. Shop at BelieveNewYork.
Welcome back. So our last topic is what makes us attractive to others, opinions, and science, and is there science behind it too? So it's mostly like what makes you attracted to another person? Is it their smell? Is it just what is it? And is there science behind it, or is it just your opinion, your mind that makes it? So what is your type?
Like that. Well, you already know what my type is. My type is you, honey. Yeah, it's like that. You know, I got you. That's just me. But for real, I am no longer attracted to, and I guess this has been me for a while. But I'm not big on like most men like big butts or big titties. I don't care about that. I care about the heart. What I care about being with someone that I can see a drive. Someone that's really trying to go somewhere. Someone that has inhibitions. I hope I'm saying that word right. But someone that really is trying to be someone in life. You know what I'm saying? To me, that attracts me to you even more. You know, I was with a friend chilling the other day, and you know, our conversations happen to be all about business. We're sitting there, showing each other the different things that we're doing. And for me, that's more attractive than how you look. Now, obviously, when it comes to looks, you know, I like the face, feet, and hands. You know, the feet, I got a massage. You know, the hands is touching me all the time, and the face, I got to look at every day. So, you know, that's just my opinion. What do you think, Tryst?
So I think attraction, like there's the science side of pheromones and the neurochemical stuff in the brain that like, makes you want to be around someone. But I think a lot of attraction is like really complicated. It comes down to like cultural things. It comes down to like a whole history of what attributes ultimately come down to like to you is like, oh, I want that. And like that's gonna make me look good in society. And also that's what I want to be with and like to shut others off of for. But personally, attraction again for me is multi-complicated with different types and also just personalities. I think what makes me attracted to people is probably like, just my vibe, my overall personality. If you like Doug Heffernan from King of Queens or T-Pain or the dude from Bird Box and Get Out, you'll probably be attracted to me type energy. But I think like there's the attraction of like just looking at a picture or watching somebody and being like, ooh, they're like this level or that level of attractive. And then there's like getting to know someone, getting to vibe with their personality, and that drawing you in deeper. That's why you see like hot women, quote unquote, conventionally hot women, with like guys who are like schlubby and like are 3 or 4s and everybody else's ranking. Like it comes down to having something more at the end of the day beyond just physical appearance. What about you, Nina?
So for me, it's not based on like body type or anything like that. It's more of how they treat me, the way I feel around them. If they value my opinions, if I tell them no, I don't want no more of this, and they're like, okay, be taken care of. Just somebody who I really like when they make me laugh. So they can make me laugh. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about like from my belly. I want to be cracking. Oh, I want to be like, babe, you about to make me use a bathroom because you make me laugh so hard. That's, but not only that, but they're planning a future. They got ideas of what they want to do. They got plans of like including you into it because you guys know me. I got 3 minions. So I got to think about me and my 3 minions and how you go fit into my world, not me fit into yours. You got to fit into my world because I got a lot of crap and stuff that I do. So it's kind of like just filling out the person. Science, I love scents. If I smell you and I'm like, I love your scent. I don't know what it is. It just turns me on like that. I just need it. And then scent. I like good lips. So if you got dry, cracked lips, that's not attractive to me. I mean, it's something we could fix. We could fix it. But I'm not attracted to that kind of thing. But like just being able to stay up at night and go and just talk and then go, oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Where did the night go? And being able to do that constantly and not be like getting tired of talking to each other. I like that. Honesty, communication, that is what I need. That is what I like. So for me, those kind of things are more attractive to me versus how somebody looks or what they are. So that's just how I feel.
That's the interesting thing about attraction too. Like there's a side of it, like the people who are like very much like the red pillars online, or like they call them like Twitter sign, like or Tinder sign.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the end all be all of attraction. This is how you make yourself attractive. This is like your level. And it's like there is a market level of grooming yourself to be more attractive in a sense. Like let's say working out more, having some security in life, having hobbies, working on your personality and your social ability. But there's also a place where like if your whole something else is dedicated to this weird energy of like trying to determine what someone's level is, what your level is, like it's Dragon Ball Z, like you're gonna be stuck in this weird rut where you're gonna just be like a weird NPC looking at everybody else like NPCs. So like, you know, there's a way to make yourself more attractive, but it really comes down to like confidence and self-esteem and how you radiate your inner energy to other people rather than all this extra stuff we make it about just because of like the way dating apps and stuff works.
Right.
That's
and
right.
I just want.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Samuraii. Let's get it.
I just wanted to add to that. Yeah, I definitely think too. It's all about energy. I do feel like it's a little science behind it. But if I was to touch on one thing, I think it's all about you. Once you love yourself and you're comfortable in your own skin, that radiates. That energy is so powerful. And this is talking to the men. That energy is so powerful to women. And they can feel that. They can see it. And the minute that you're not comfortable with yourself, they see that too. And that's usually not attracted to them. But when you can love yourself, no matter where you're big, small, ugly, look good to the world standards, when you're comfortable with who you are and you can radiate in that, they love that. And, you know, that's the number one thing, man. You got to love yourself first.
Yeah, because I'm more attracted to somebody who got confidence in their stuff, a little swagger. Just, just have confidence in yourself. At the end of the day, if they don't like you the way you are, they're not made for you. That's why, like, I love being comfortable. So if I come in a t-shirt and pants, you better take me that way, because if not, hey, somebody will. Somebody will like me in my leggings and my big old t-shirts or lack of or whatever. So somebody gonna like me for the way I am. And at the end of the day, there's somebody for everybody. You gotta stop looking and just let it happen.
Make an effort, but don't obsess over it.
Yeah.
True.
All right. So that was our last topic for this episode. And I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to another commercial.
Let's travel to a world of holistic health and witchy wellness. BelieveNewYork is a homeopathic-based business that strives to provide high-quality, handmade essential oil and holistic products. Our goal is to supply you with your everyday essentials, whether you are on the go or relaxing at home. We dedicate ourselves to finding the right blends and products for you and your family. Shop at BelieveNewYork. A to Z Creations is a Black woman-owned business that creates customized items such as rolling trays, clothing, tumblers, glasses, bags, jewelry, and more.
Welcome back, and it is time for our promotions. So for our channel, everybody knows that we have our YouTube channel, our Twitch, and don't forget our Patreon. We have behind the scenes looks and of course bloopers, mostly me, on there. So hit it up, look at it, and join. For me personally, my promotion is about my Mary Kay business. You could go to marykay.com/beauty with them. And I wanted to show you guys all my lipsticks or the hydrating. So these are really smooth, easy to put on, and the paper just slipped that tells me the color. So today I'm actually wearing raspberry ice, and it is this color right here. And that is the color I'm actually wearing today. So, ta-da! Is pink, it's beautiful, it's not too peachy, it's not coral. It's just a really nice, smooth, almost skin-like color. So it is one of my favorites. I also do have some promotions going on where for the next 72 hours, I will be having 25% off on my website. So go look, see what you like. And if there's anything that is sold out, let me know because I probably have it in my house.
And once again, it's your boy Tryst this week. As always, I'm promoting Believe New York. I'm promoting Washington Square Park Mutual Aid. They can always use your donations to go and help families in need, people in need, help support the causes, the sweep defenses, the feeding people in Washington Square Park and elsewhere. And I also wanted to promote my channel on YouTube, Holy Baloney Jabronis. Most recently, I have a video up interviewing one of the founders of Loves New York City. And they actually have something happening on January 16th, where they're doing an event to welcome immigrants from the southern border to New York, where they're going to be providing food, clothing, soaps, toys, and a bunch of other things to a very desperately in need community. So if you would like to donate, you can do it at www.evloves.nyc/MOK. To make a difference for people coming up to the border and being shipped here by the other party, let's give them a warm welcome. Thank you.
Ben, it's your boy Glenn, also known as Samuraii. You know I'm still promoting Visually in Focus Studios. We are definitely on the move, doing big things. We are also now in LA. So if you need a photo, hit us up. We the ones to take it. Just got done doing Queen's photo shoot. Pictures came out amazing. Can't wait for y'all to see it.
Surprising.
So this was an amazing episode, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said before, don't forget, we are also on Twitch and we have a Patreon. So hit us up and let us know what you guys think about this week episode. Thank you.
Thank you. And also thank you for coming back and joining the crew once again.
Woody woo!
No problem. Just like old times.
Thank you. And Queen Pedii should be back next week. So can't wait for that. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Continue to support us and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Yeah.
This is not your normal session.